so good?
Hi, my name is Eddie. Hello. How's it going, everyone? My mic should be on this time, so okay, good. That worked. Good. I'm glad. How do you do, everyone? Yeah, the whole Animaniacs intro theme. Like, I'm thrilled that Animaniacs is back. I can't watch it. There's no UK service that currently covers it. And I'm not going to sign up to HBO just so I can make a VPN make it work. Anyway, but I'm so happy it's back. And there's been that huge meme going around of changing the intro sequence, so I thought I'd make one of my own, and I thought I'd share that with you, and I filmed that just before starting this. So, great. How's everyone doing? It's December, it's vaguely Christmas, so I'm wearing one of my snazzy jumpers. I don't wear jumpers, I wear hoodies. But come December, I've become a jumper man. This is brand new. I like it. I'm going for like a dad energy, you know? Nothing, no, like, I guess no, like, funny, like, festivity type stuff on it or anything like that. This is a jumper I could wear all the time, you know? But, dadagy. Justine, you need to be stopped. So, tell me about your day. We're just gonna hang out for a bit. There's no real big plan. I tend to go into these unplanned. I mean, all right, all right, that was planned, but generally I go in a bit unplanned, just so that we can like just have a chat. I'm gonna chat to you guys. Who have we got here? So, Dougie Doug. I'm making an app for a uni, and it's due in 2 days, and I'm freaking out. wow, is this like, is this a course? You have to make an app as part of your university course, or is it like the university have hired you to make this app for them? I'm intrigued. I mean, you don't have to give specifics, but like I'm intrigued. How does this app work? But Dougie Doug Doug asks, how are you? I'm doing fine. Health wise, I'm doing okay. Nothing really to complain about. You know, I've had this cough for a while, and it now seems to be almost entirely shifted. Knock on wood. So, yeah, doing good. I'm doing great. My wife is back at work. That sucks. Being kind of like thrust back into the public. She works in a shop, so like she's thrust back into the public. When maybe it's still not safe to. There's news about a vaccine, great, but you know that isn't rolled out yet, is it? So we shall see. What else have we got? Computer science elaborates. Ducky Duck Duck. Yes. Cool. All right. So you, as part of your assignment, you have to make an app. Oh, well. Good luck with it. I hope this provides a happy little distraction for you, so that you come back to your assignment refreshed and like your mind cooked with inspiration. Or probably just distraction. Probably pure procrastination. What have we got? Alan McCooper has 0 gifts prepared. Neither do I. Actually, no, that's a lie. I bought Justine's Christmas present. She's in the chat. I bought her Christmas present. I also bought Tom's Christmas present just because they wanted video games, so I just bought them there and then. But other than that, nothing planned. I don't even know what I want. I mean, I want Spider-Man, but like that I haven't made like a list or anything yet. I need to get onto that. I've just been so like concentrated on my next video. It's already late. I try to do these once a month, and this is technically November's video, but I'm already, we're already in December, so I'm late. But I mean, as I've elaborated before, I got messed around with sponsors. I'm still getting messed around by sponsors. So I now at this stage, I just want to get this video over the finishing line. And if a sponsor decides to like actually back it properly, then great. But if they're gonna just like flake out on me like they've done so far, bollocks to them. I'm just gonna release the video anyway. I think it's real good. They've missed a big hit. I mean, that's not. I think it will do well. I have a sneaky suspicion this video will do quite well. And I don't want to hype it up too much because I know this is going to be one of those poorly aged moments. But I'm really confident in this. I'm very happy with it. I'm having a lot of fun editing it together. It's very different. But I'm thrilled. So I am hoping it will do really well. What else we got? Zoopy says, I just made a pixel art for my aunt as a Christmas present after a month without touching Asprite. I assume that's the software. That sounds lovely. Justine has mastered playing Animal Crossing with a broken thumb. Wow. Well done. Like, innovation born out of necessity, right? You triumph with, like, new techniques just to get those Animal Crossings. I want to know what my monument is. I gave you one condition for buying you the game, and that was to build me a monument. So I want to know what this monument is. Oh, God. Frooks Uwu. I was supposed to finish my work by now because it's half day, but I'm still on my first lesson. Oops. And I can't think of anything to write. Write about what a waste of time this is and what you could have been doing with this time had it not been wasted on this supposed half day. Yeah. Like, it's like an escapism, but, like, sadder. Like, I could have just stayed in bed, you know. What else we got? Jews. I'm new here, but I've been a fan for ages. Just finished up exams. Last one tomorrow. Good luck. I'm looking forward to replaying Breath of the Wild for the 60 millionth time. That's too many times. There's too many times to play one game. You got to calm down. You got to calm down. I'm really interested in Age of Calamity. That looks really, really cool. I got Hyrule Warriors up there. But I have never played it. My wife got it, and she kind of played it the most. But like those sort of games, the sort of Dynasty Warriors games, never really appealed to me. But this one really does. I got the demo. I really enjoyed it. So I definitely would like to get the full game. Stay hydrated. Yes, stay hydrated. I got this big boy water, so do stay hydrated. I chug like 2 of those a day, so I'm pretty good. What else we got? Evil Ego, birthday on Christmas. Not gonna celebrate or anything though. Aw, I mean, I'm sure there's still stuff to do. You know, I'm sure people are still thinking of you. Does it suck to have your birthday on Christmas? I mean, I know, like, maybe as a kid you can't really have 2 parties. I mean, I suspect you do. I suspect, like, people generally do have, like, a birthday party, like, a week beforehand or even a week after or something like that. But I think as you get older, it just becomes, yeah, it's just one day. It's one whole thing. I suspect you're so, like, used to this by now that it's not, you know, it'd be like for me, I'm 23rd of October. So it'd be like for me, if my birthday, you know, it was announced, oh, sorry, Eddie, we read your thing wrong. You're actually 25th of December. So I'm now like, oh, I now have a perspective of what my birthday used to be like separate to Christmas. You see what I mean? So you probably are very much used to it being on the same day by now. Or maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this is generally a thing that cuts you up. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry, there's a lot of comments. It's happening quite fast. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is lovely. Justine, once I get a capture card, I'll have your monument completed, and I can reveal to you my first stream. Ooh. All right. I look forward to the Justine stream. Just stream. There you go. That's not the title. Don't call it that. One guitar guy. For a second there, I thought you had yourself a Newman. A Newman. What is a Newman? What is a Newman? New man. What is a new man? New man. Oh, is this a recording setup type dealie? Oh, yeah, no, this is a SE Electronics. I got the. Okay, the box is way up there, so I'm not going to get it down for you, but it's an SE22000A. I bought this years and years ago, and it still works just great. So, yeah, it served me well. It cost me hella money. It cost me like, I think like 400, 500 pounds at the time, but I bought it like back in like, god damn, when did I buy it? Like nearly a decade ago, I think. I can't remember when I bought it, but like a long time ago, and it's lasted. Like I bought the big hella kit to last me, you know. Julie, wait, what? Says, I recently got a Nightmare Before Christmas. Sorry, got a Nightmare Before Christmas. Sorry, advent calendar, and it's dope. Ah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because it would be every day is the nightmare before Christmas until you get to Christmas Day, and then that is the nightmare on Christmas Day. Actually, like, is the movie accurate? As in, like, the title of the movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas, but it happens at Christmas. So it's not really before Christmas. Or is it because it happens on Christmas Eve, it's not Christmas? Except really it is Christmas, because that's when Santa operates. So, is it Christmas, or is it the nightmare during Christmas? When does Christmas start? Does Christmas start Christmas Eve? Or is it really officially Christmas Day? I'm going to write to Mr. Walt Disney, and I want him to fix this movie, because I'm not sure that's correct. Is this a hot questions? What's a Harry Potter's favorite way to go down a hill? Is this a setup of a joke? Is the punchline out on here yet? I don't know. What is a Harry Potter's favorite way to go down a hill? I don't know, but it probably has a lot of turf involved. Like turf on a hill, and also the author. Yeah? You see where I'm coming from? I don't know. Is that a joke set up? Is this a Christmas cracker joke? Yeah, so, Justine calling me out for her saying Dadagy and me saying just stream. That's fair. We both need to be stopped. All right. Let's see. Stream over. Bye. Bye. Oh, it didn't work. It's not playing the video. There we go. Yay. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Let's see. Christmas birthday isn't really big anymore. It's more of a humble brag. Oh, it's a cool brag. A great power to be born with. You Jesus. That's the only great power, cool brag you can have about being born on Christmas Day. Surely. Let's see. Jews. Yeah, exactly. Haha. I've never really... Sorry, I didn't mean to read haha so sarcastic like that. Unless you meant it to be sarcastic. But I've never really been like in the center of attention. It's nice to be, but it's overshadowed a bit. I've lost the context of what we were just talking about. So, good. I'm doing great. I'm great at this. I'm so glad I've committed to like doing weekly Twitch streams because I'm proving myself to be a good one. I just swept an entire Pokemon team with my Floatzel. I must be stopped, says Fruxuwu. Well, that sounds like a Floatzel. I don't know. What's a what's a Floatzel? Hang on. There we go. Floatzel. What's that? When was this a thing? This bad boy or girl? Oh. I've genuinely never heard of them. What generation are they? Let's have a look. Gen 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely tuned out. Ooh. Yes. All right. Give me cookies. Oh, my God, Grammarly. Go away. Yeah, I definitely 100% tuned out of, like, Pokemon, like, post-Gen 1, honestly. Like, because I was already on the cusp of, like, kind of just being outside of the demographic of it now. Like, Pokemania really swept across my school when it first happened, but, like, I missed out on, like, really hitting those subsequent generations. So, yeah, I never heard of Floatzel. Usually I still get, like, Pokemon come across through the grapevine and stuff I've generally heard of, but, like, Floatzel, completely new. But well done. Well done. You've, that's a powerful Pokemon. And like most things, it must be stopped. Black Ice, it's Christmas now. Just because we're in December, it's Christmas now. Christmas needs to be stopped. There's a lot that needs to be stopped today. And it looks like we're the only ones to do it. What have we got? What else have we got here? There's a Phoenix Wright reference to be made. In reference to what? There's like so many chains of conversations happening at once. Gen 4. Okay, everyone's telling me I'm an idiot because it's Gen 4. All right, so I'm caught up. I'm up to like 2020 feels off, says Evil Airgoo, and it does. It does seem like it's a weird... I mean, like, it's an understatement to say it's a weird year. Yeah, it's a weird year, but it is... Does it count? Do we just have a do-over? Should next to 21 just be 2020 again, and this is just like 2019A or something? It's just the year that wasn't, really. Like, I know a lot did happen, and, you know, I know, obviously, the people out there have obviously had, like, accomplishments throughout the year and stuff like that. People got married, children were born, you know, I don't want to, like, strike them out. Yeah, no, you don't count, baby. Go away. But, yeah, just for so many things. And, like, we're seeing, like, so many of the repercussions on, like, businesses going down and independents, like, struggling and stuff like that. So, and, like, on that train of thought, Green Power Star enjoying Muffin Time. I thank you for enjoying Muffin Time. It's certainly one of the things that's keeping us afloat. So, thank you. That was, yeah, it's the timing could have been better. We could have done without the 2020 whole everything happening, but you know, it's a good game. We hope it just lasts the test of time, you know, like I hope it's a good game forever, right? You know, it's like it's not a, hopefully it's not just a flash in the pan thing. I think that's our main thing. It's like we don't want it to be like it's just like one moment. We want it to be a game that can be played years and years down the line. I mean, you know, obviously part of the struggle we've had with like getting retailers on board was there's this conception that like this is made only for fans, and in fact, in turn, all the fans have already got their game now because it got £1 million on Kickstarter. Except, I mean, aside, yeah, let's put aside that big aside. That is that this game is meant to be played by anyone, enjoyed by anyone, whether or not you've seen it or not. It doesn't need the context. Yep, Green Star's right. You don't need the context for it. So that aside, let's put that aside. Tom has more than £1 million equated to 25,000 orders. As the movie has more fans than 25,000. So I'm not. There's a horn tooty there, but like it has more fans than that. So even if the former were true, you're still wrong. Please sell our game. So yeah, unfortunately, like a lot of like the knockback from the virus and stuff is like has made this Christmas tricky. Stock has been an issue. I believe restocks are happening. So like, keep checking. But that aside, hopefully, like, yeah, once all this lifts, we can sort of like hit it again hard again. Hopefully. There's only so many times we can keep pushing the game before everyone hates us. So hopefully it will just sort of last on its own merits, right? Like, I imagine over Christmas, there'll be lots of opportunities for families to get together and play the game. And maybe that would inspire somebody to be like, I like this game. I'm going to go get the game for my friends. And it spreads out and out and out. That's kind of the hope. Same sort of thing happened to like Exploding Kittens. Cards Against Humanity, that kind of thing. It spreads by word of mouth, and that's kind of like what we're hoping will happen. Yeah. So, that's kind of the chat called up with, unless there's anything more you guys want to talk about while I'm going to have this quick sip of Pepsi Max, zero sugar, maximum taste. Roto affiliate. I'm being sponsored already. I'm not. Hello, Chimdude97. Hello. Frizz. Hello, Frizz. How's it going? Yes, what is a muffin time? Are you actually new to this? Is that a real question? I do. It's right here. I got a game. It's right here. But it's like right below this, right by this camera. So if I move the box, I move the camera. And I spent so long balancing this poxy camera, but I don't want to move it. So, not that it's really serving anything being there. It's just like, so I can do a fancy like, oh, how about that? Oh, how about that? See? Smooth. Frizz got the copy. Looking forward to playing with the family over the holidays. Yeah. It's very nice of coronavirus to just let us have Christmas off like that. It's really cool. I'm so glad. Jim Dude, when's the next Astro movie? Man, I don't know. We're pretty happy with what we've done. We're in no mad rush to do another one now, so it's just like, if it happens, it happens. We're not going to start setting dates. We're not going to start making promises. It's just like, it'll happen if we want it to. Like the complete collection was like a major effort compared to previous years. The Astro Movie 1 got completely remastered. We had this flashy sort of credit sequence. It's like, we don't need to keep doing that every year. So we'll see. I'm not going to make any promises on that front. It's just a we'll see. When's the next Ed Egg? Wow, that's a flashback. Not. It's not. There will not be an Ed Egg. Ed Egg, for those who don't know, it was like one of my very earliest Flash animation series. It started off as a webcomic, a painfully unfunny webcomic. It was me trying too hard to be funny, using kind of edgelord comedy. Frizz would know Beta very well, like that kind of comedy, which doesn't age fantastically, and even at the time was just try hard anyway. I've seen my comics crop up on certain forums that will remain unnamed, and be like, wow, look at this guy. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's shit, it sucks, but I don't mind having my old work exist, because I like showing the progress I've made. I like showing how far I've come. To show, this is where I started, this is the kind of shit I used to do, and now I am, observably better. Right? I hope. I hope it wasn't a big leap to try and outdo some of the stuff that went on certainly in the comics. The cartoons got better. See what I mean? Like, it sort of like incrementally got better and better over time. I really did enjoy doing the animations, but the passion and the life in them just like got just choked out of me, and I stopped for a long time. And even like now, the videos I do, while they do include animation, like, it's like the minimal amount of animation I gotta do. You know, I would love to be able to do something wild, like actually make a full-blown cartoon, but it's tricky. Like, YouTube's very unfriendly for like original series type stuff. Like, really, it's like, it's very personality led, you know? So like, it's better to, it's like a cartoon about you. Either it's you but in a fictional like sitcom-esque type thing, or it's you but you're telling like an animated story or something like that. That seems to work because YouTube is such a personality led platform. To add like a degree of separation of being like, this is a fictional show with fictional characters, like, you start to get a bit of a disconnect from the audience, from what I've observed. Like the heyday of like Newgrounds and stuff like that, like in the early 2000s, that was when there was this kind of like groundswell of like original cartoons and stuff like that. But now it's sort of drifted apart. It's become more personality. It really has to be about the author in some capacity, really. Otherwise, people are like, why do I care? Like, I'm subscribed to you for you, and then you put out something that isn't you. It's tricky. Like, I had this with my sketches. Like, I used to do, before doing the animated video essays, I would do like these absurdist sketches, and I found that like they were like extremely hit and miss. I mean, during that period, I did do Really Big Cat, the movie, and I still hold that up as being my favorite video I've ever made. But on the whole, it just, people didn't like it because they were like coming over from like things like Last Week and stuff like that, and they were not subscribing for my weird comedy with sharks and crows. They were subscribing for me, and they weren't getting me. So that's when I thought, well, I need to switch up and put something of my actual personality self into the videos, which eventually led to doing the animated story time. So yeah, it sucks. It'd be nice to just be able to put out original cool content, and it does exist. You know, Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, this stuff does exist out there, but like, that's obviously like crazy quality, and like such an passionate, that's the wrong word, passionate animation team and fan base. Like, it's very hard to top what they've managed to accomplish. And I guess there's always like an indie energy to them as well. Like, you kind of like, you're happy to back them because it's like, yeah, this is like clearly a passion project. Anything other than that starts to feel like a little bit corporate, and it's like, it's hard to sort of back something like that. It's such a weird juggling act to try and do animation on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, all you can really try to do is kind of just make a name for yourself and then try to springboard that into something else. I don't know, man. I'm still trying. I'm backtracking through some of the comments here. Let's see. Has Twitter made you want to die yet, with TERFs and toxic people coming out reacting to Elliot Page? I mean, it's nothing real new. Yeah, especially in the UK, it's a very turfy country. Just fucking sucks. And all I can do as a straight white male is just keep pushing a more positive energy, boosting voices, supporting trans creatives in any way I can. There's not a lot I can do, but like, you know, I guess in some cases just stand out the way and just like listen to them, you know. So like, yeah, it was, I mean, to be honest, maybe because I've got such a well-filtered echo chamber of a Twitter page, I didn't really see any toxicity on my end. I'm certain it exists, but like, I didn't see it. And so that's nice. It's nice to know that I don't follow fuckheads. Or if I do, I probably have them muted. because sometimes people like being blocked. It becomes like a bit of clout and be like, look, I got blocked by this guy. And it's like, I just mute them now because they can't get anything out of that. They scream at me and I just they get nothing out of me. Yeah, I have a handful of people muted for that very reason. Let's see. Yeah, Flash animation is gone. It's not gone. It's gone, but it's not really gone. I mean, like, it'll still exist. I know Newgrounds have made efforts to sort of like have like a lot of the content converted to video format. I know there's Ruffle that's doing a lot of like archival of Flash animations. Plus in general, like, you know, using Swivel, again created by Newgrounds, and uploads on YouTube have been pretty much the saving grace for a lot of Flash tunes. So like, Flash animation can still happen, but just not come out as a Flash format. It just has to be changed into a different format. Games can still exist. That's a trickier thing. That's like HTML5 or some shit, and I don't know that. Woohoo! That's like that. I just have to let go of that in terms of ever understanding that. But like, Flash, I get, and I can just make a cartoon and render it off, and they will still happen. People can still make their own cartoons independently. Let's see. My own experience of Ed Egg was the Madness collab. That you're talking about Saminations, like Taco Man. He did a series of like Newgrounds parody stuff, and he did one about Madness Day, and Ed Egg made a cameo, which was nice because I basically said, "Can I be in it?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure," and he put me in it. And that was great because Sam T also like he sent me the Flash file after he had finished it for my scene. I don't know quite why. I don't know why he decided to share that with me. But it was nice of him, because then I got to see how he animated my character, and it's like, oh, those methods are so much better than mine. So I actually learned, I like picked apart his Flash and figured out, oh, like if I use this masking trick, or if I use this trick and that, oh, I can just build things up in like symbols and layers and stuff. It's like, oh, this is so much more efficient than how I've been doing it all this time. So yeah, that was great. So thank you, Sam. We still do stuff. Sam is now doing these Dead by Daylight parodies, and I don't play Dead by Daylight, so all the jokes go over my head. But I occasionally do voices in it. But my wife, Alison, does a lot of voices in it because she plays the nurse, who's like one of the mainstay characters and like a fan favorite apparently. And we're it's just sort of something that's happening over here, and we're over here going like doop doopy doop, huh? You know what? Oh, there's a fan base going on over here, and we're just like completely out the picture. Every now and again we just get like a message, be like, hey, can you do these lines? Yeah, sure, no problem. And then something we just like, oh, there's like a huge like millions of fans for this character, and we're like, oops. How far have you come? At least 2 meters? I don't know. I never measured it. Nor have I attempted distance. Really? No. Let's see. What else have we got going on? Top 10 Bad. Yeah. There's a weird thing going on with Top 10 Bad of like, so Top 10 Bad is another series I used to do, which was a parody of like, again, we're sort of talking like 2010s of like, people just do like these top 10 videos. Watch Mojo still does it, where they'll be like, you know, the top 10 MCU characters or whatever. And I just felt that those sort of videos, and I don't want to disrespect people who do those sorts of things, but I personally feel like that it's just, it's lazy. I find it a bit lazy. It's like, I think you could do better. Like when I was briefly, and I've talked about this sort of before, when I was briefly tapped to do a bespoke Simpsons related video for a Simpsons related sponsor who isn't the Simpsons, but related, I was contemplating, do I just fuck it and just do a top 10 Simpsons episodes? But then I thought, no, I'd rather die. I think there's so much better things I could do, so much more things I could explore than just doing a listicle. So anyway, I in the 2010s they were quite prolific, and my top 10 bad was a parody of that. It was intentionally made to look like it's Windows Movie Maker. That's why it's like the blue screen with the white text, and it's just like purposely badly made with stock photos and stuff. And there was also this sinister, dark story that was kind of threading the whole thing together. And that was like really popular, but or modestly popular, should I say? But I just stopped doing it, like I stopped doing much else on my channel other than the video essays, because that seems to be the only thing my audience genuinely cares about. I know there are definitely fans out there who do like that stuff, but like in terms of numbers, it's like it's not quite equal. But there's this weird goddamn number blocks thing. I don't get it. I'm gonna God damn it. There's going to be a re-upload of it. I've tried to take them down because this shit gets like millions of views. Top 10 bad number blocks. Let's have a look. Let's have a look together here. So, like, yeah. Oh, my God. So that's my video with 150K. And then you've got, like, there's been uploads with 1 million views. I don't know if there's another one. 174K, 78K, 70K. This is all like this is all within this year. And all they've done is taken my video and replaced them with number blocks. And I don't understand. Like, I did top 10 bad numbers. So I understand the correlation between number and number blocks. But like, why is there such a huge number blocks fan base? What is this? It's a kids show about numbers. But like they love to do top 10 bad numbers, and I do shit like it's a million bees and Slevin and Halfty 2, and like they translate them into number blocks. Yeah, credit to Headache. Gee, thanks, Tails, Fox, the Despicable Me Hater 2020. Just covering all the bases. Yeah. Wow. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a screen capture because it's got the... stop. It's got the capture thing at the bottom. Oh my God.
Top 10 bad...
Oh my God. Is this even like... Did they just... Did they really... I'm going to turn up a little bit in case you can't hear it. It sounds like they're playing it on their phone next to a microphone. They haven't even ripped the video. They're playing it over, like, from their phone to the microphone.
Top 10 bad numbers. Number 10. Number 10.
Why is it squashed?
Number 9. Demon 16. No, Demon 16. Stop.
Oh, you can even hear them, like, pressing the keyboard to, like, move to the next slide.
Number 8. 1 1 1 1 1 1.
Oh my God.
1 1 1.
You have a number one character. Just have multiples.
1 1 1. 1 1 1.
You're just gonna hold on this now.
1 1 1 1 1. Number 7. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
All right. Okay. What have we got? A million bees.
Oh,
they've stepped it up to alpha blocks as well now. Well done.
Yeah. But somehow don't die. Number 5. Halfty 2.
That's not even what? That's the number 7 character. What the fuck is this?
Number Demon 16. No,
oh, and they even like ripped my
number
Steven 16 actual
11.
illustration.
Number 3, baby. Number 2.
And that's just straight up the baby.
1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
And then what do they do about the
999? What's your emergency?
Oh, that
You got
they keep
help?
this in. So I got like voice actors to help me out to do like a fake 999 phone call for it to cut to, and sometimes they cut that out, but this one kept it in.
It's my son.
And just kept it on static.
What's the matter with your son? No, he Madam, what has your son done?
132.
That's my screen.
10 bad.
And then they cut out the theme song. And then, yeah, click stop. Well done, Tails the Despicable Me Hater 2020. Credit to Headache. Gee, thanks. Who made this? Cry emoji. Jesus Christ. So many. How many comments has this got? 136 comments. That's pretty modest. And then, like, yeah. Oh, God. That 180K views for that. Stolen from me. Brilliant. Eddie, you're part of the problem now, giving it a view. Well, like, I guess I cheated because I gave them 23 views at the same time. So, like, I've technically robbed them of views. I mean, it's weird with context, but then when you remove the context and replace it with number blocks, it's even more absurd. So, part of me says I should do another top 10 bad, just to fill this apparent hungry number blocks audience. But part of me says no. Part of me doesn't want to do that. Have I got Christmas decorations up yet? No, but soon. We just bought a wreath. We've never bought a wreath before, but we're gonna ham up Christmas a little bit this year. Get some good feelings going. So we're gonna get us a wreath. Well, we have one. But we got no means to hook it on the door. So I bought a hook, like it goes like over the door kind of thing. So when that arrives, we'll have a wreath. I'm sorry, that happened. What else have we got? Still love what you and the team did for Trevor Project stream last year. Thank you. Yes, that was a lot of fun. I can't remember if that was for the 12-hour or the 24-hour, which didn't last for 24 hours. But it was a blast. I liked doing those sort of big streams. I'd be happy to do them again. But it's just the right occasion. It's trickier to do from home because I got a son who sleeps in like the next room over, so I can't do these streams like in the evenings, like after 7 o'clock, because like that's his bedtime. So maybe one day, but it's just a bit trickier. What else we got? Jews had to go. I don't know if you're still here, but enjoy your study. Thank you. Bye bye. I'll be back tomorrow to do another stream because we're on road to affiliate. Although apparently, according to my stream app thingy here, it says that this is the 7th of 7th videos within the month. So maybe I am affiliate now. I don't know. I don't know how this works. But either way, I'm going to do one tomorrow. We'll play some games. I don't know what. I'll figure that out like I'm figuring everything else out. What else we got? People are talking about... They're just saying hi to each other. Hi, Jack Tostrophy. And yeah, lots of like reactions. Yeah, okay, so I'm scrolling through all the reactions of like the top 10 bad rip-offs and stuff. So there we go. Right, we're caught back up to date. Favorite YouTube poop. There's a lot. There's Woody Schmoes, and I think it's gotta be the Gaston wants his Taco Bell. I think that's my favorite. There's a lot. The problem with YouTube poops is that they're rarely a good complete piece. They are moments, and you just get like one like incredible moment in an otherwise sort of like meh or bad or even problematic poop. So I think it's hard to say that this one entire poop. But I certainly have favorite moments, like the one in the Gaston's Taco Bell. It's like I think one of the moments that like left poop and like just became a thing on like Twitter and Tumblr and stuff like that. And it's the idea of I won't. I was tempted to play the video for you guys, but then I thought no, I'd be stealing just like that kid stole from me, so I'm not gonna do that. But it is where he's raving. It's like Maurice, he was in here raving, and then it cuts to him, and he's got like glow sticks and stuff. It's add to like a house remix of the Beauty and the Beast theme. It's just perfect. It's just incredibly well done. Let's see. Affiliate gets confirmed pretty quickly these days. And then I have to fill out a form before the sub appears. Okay, cool. All right. I will deal with that when it happens. When I see the option appear and I can, I will do that. Whilst I'm here, I just recalled bloop. Okay, I am now in the voice chat for the Patreon. So just to quickly explain, if down there somewhere underneath this Twitch stream is the link to my Discord server. It's open to anyone. Feel free to join us. We've got a fun little community going on, so do join us for that. But if you are Patreon and on the Discord server, there's a separate section just for patrons. And in there's a voice channel. I'm now in that voice channel. So if you are a Patreon and you are on my Discord server, you can jump on right now. We can have a chat right now on Twitch. We've done this a few times. It's fun. So if you wanna, you can. If you don't wanna, that's also fine. But the option is now currently down. Yes, as LA Western Plays points out, the Discord server is below the stream. I don't know where I'm pointing, but somewhere down there is the link to both my Patreon and my Discord and my Twitter and my YouTube. It's all the links, all the relevant links are down there. So, that's just there if people want to join me. But until people do, Tom's collab. Gee, I don't know anything about this. I wouldn't know. Total mystery to me. I certainly had no involvement in this. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, favorite Star Wars movie. Now, okay, I gotta be honest with you guys. I've never really cared for Star Wars. It was never a part of my childhood growing up. My family weren't particularly into Star Wars either. I think I can safely say I have seen every movie once. The exception to that is Episode 1, where I didn't finish the movie. I stopped it halfway through because I was fucking bored. And I know obviously the prequels have their own thing. So I think I've genuinely seen every movie once. And that's been enough for me. I don't need to go back and revisit them. Like, I enjoyed Last Jedi because I got to saw that at the Royal Albert Hall. And so that was an experience. I enjoyed Rogue One for its moments. I think we know the hallway moment, so yeah. I haven't seen Solo. Maybe I should give that a go because it's on Disney Plus. I haven't seen Mandalorian. I know that's meant to be very good. I just haven't gone round to it. I have a lot of fucking shows to watch. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I have a lot of shows to watch. I've got I'm currently watching Owl House. I'm really enjoying Owl House. We've just been watching cartoons, and I know I should be watching big boy programs and with like human people in it, but I enjoy cartoons too much. So I will watch The Mandalorian. I just haven't gotten there yet. There's only so many hours in the day. So what is my answer? What's my favorite Star Wars movie? God. I guess, truth be told, I don't have one. There's no particular Star Wars that's jumped out at me. I'm genuinely trying to remember. No. I mean, there's the holiday special that's just been released, the Lego one. That might be fun because it's a comedy version. I don't know. That's so weird. I can't. There's no one particular movie that I care enough to call a favorite. Moments, yes, but like not entire movie. Like poops. Star Wars are like YouTube poops. Favorite horror movie. Now, horror movies are different. I'm a baby. I'm a scared little baby with poo poo pants. And I don't like horror movies. I was too squeamish for like horror and gore, and so I tend to genuinely, the way I have been able to consume horror has been to watch it like as like YouTube clips. You know, YouTube has like movie clips, and it will show like 9 scenes that are like throughout, you know, sporadic moments throughout the movie. I would watch those and kind of just, and maybe read the synopsis on Wikipedia, so I kind of have context for what's happening, and that's how I consume horror. I had Tom just explain to me the entire plot of The Haunted of Hill House, and then I watched some isolated scenes. I've watched every Saw trap, but again, without seeing the whole movie. I've seen, you know, some of the horror moments of It, of Us, of Final Destination, Human Centipede. Like, I've watched like a lot of like these like horrible horrors, but the only way I can consume horror is like through isolated clips, which still show everything, but they lack the build up, the atmosphere, like some other context and stuff. So I'm able to watch it as more of a morbid curiosity rather than have spent like an hour with pent up anxiety to then have those moments hit me. So I'm not a huge fan of horror. I mean, I like seeing those moments. I like seeing like, that's interesting. Like the Saw stuff, it does intrigue me because it's like kind of psychological and ironic and stuff. But outside of that, like I've enjoyed, Get Out's great. There's like, I appreciate Blair Witch Project and Halloween, because they're kind of like, I guess, more psychological kind of thing. What else? What other horrors have I actually watched properly? I mean, it's a slight cheat, but Tucker and Dale versus Evil, because that's a subversion of the horror genre. I really like that. I don't think enough people talk about Tucker and Dale versus the Forces versus Evil. I was going to say Forces of Evil, but that's a Disney cartoon. Very different. Yeah, there's stuff. There's stuff. What else have we got? Did you hear DuckTales being over? What? DuckTales is over? Or is it like the series finale type stuff? I hope it's not been cancelled because I really loved that. Ooh, I hear a voice. I hear a mysterious voice. Who is it?
That's me. That's me.
Hi, me.
Now, yes. Now, I'm just gonna say, I personally think 3 seasons. That's a fair amount. I'm happy for it to end at 3 seasons. Having said that, I demand a movie and a Darkwing Duck spin-off. Please.
Okay, so Lockie, I can see it's Lockie in the chat. Hi, Lockie. Yeah, I think a Darkwing Duck spin-off is in the works. I think they've already announced that's happening, and there probably will be a movie. They'll probably do a Disney Plus exclusive tie-in movie, like was it the something about a lamp? Didn't they do a movie in the original series? It did something about searching for a lamp or a...
Oh yeah, in the original series, and this is coming from someone who has not seen a lot of the original series, but in the original series there was a movie about a lamp, but I imagine if the reboot did a movie, they probably couldn't do it about the lamp.
They could do some like, or at least it's like a nod to it, like they find they're going through treasure and one of them's the lamp, and then they just cast it aside whilst they're looking for what they're actually looking for, kind of thing, like an Easter egg type thing. I can see them doing that.
Well, I think the main reason they couldn't do the movie about the lamp would be because they already did an episode about the lamp.
Oh, right. I've only seen season 1, so I have not seen anything beyond. I haven't seen season 2 or...
I shall say nothing.
Good.
Just keep watching. It's good. It's a good show.
I will keep watching. What else we got going on? So, went out into like horror games. Yeah, horror games I don't mind. I don't mind like BioShock's obviously a favorite. I adored Alien Isolation. I really, really love that one. So like I can handle horror in game format, but not in movie format. What else have we got? Favorite Christmas movie? Let's see. Well, like, hand on heart, it's Die Hard, but I know there's the debate as to whether or not Die Hard is actually a Christmas movie. But it's a movie that's set at Christmas. I don't think that counts. Otherwise, you'd be calling The Addams Family a Christmas movie because that happens to be set at Christmas. But an actual Christmas movie that's actually about Christmas. Let's see. I mean, Home Alone is always just a feel good. I mean, that's more of a nostalgic thing. I don't know if it's necessarily on its own merits. Maybe it hasn't aged very well. I don't know. I watched it last year. There was an event at Cineworld I got invited to where they were just going to play Home Alone on the cinema screen, and that was it. There was no no more obligation to it than that. But they just did like a themed screening of Home Alone, so I got to see Home Alone on the cinema screen. And there's like moments in that are like still goddamn funny today. It's still a really good movie. So yeah, Home Alone is pretty up there, I would say. And let's see, can I think of another? Is there like a cartoon, an animated?
I personally like After Christmas.
I tried After Christmas. I just didn't like it. I really couldn't get into After Christmas.
Oh.
I couldn't put my finger on why I didn't like it, but yeah, I just remember thinking, no, that's enough. God, is there not an? Okay, I need to Google this. What are some animated Christmas movies? Animated Christmas.
I was about. There was the remake of The Grinch, although in this one he's not really a Grinch so much as a mildly ill-tempered man.
I do need to see that. The thing about the animated Grinch, so we're not talking about the Chuck Jones, Boris Karloff Grinch. We're not talking about the Jim Carrey Grinch. You're talking about the Illumination Grinch, right? That is that
one.
I don't see many people either talking about positively or negatively. So to me, it's just kind of like, it's fine. It's not really bad. It's not really good. It's just like, it's fine. Yeah, Klaus. There we go. Answer's right there. Klaus. That is a superb.
Yes, Klaus. Oh my God.
That's superb.
I can't believe that one crossed my mind.
Yeah, I did forget about it too.
I've seen it twice.
Yeah, I will be.
Need to see it a
that
third
will be
time.
part of my rewatch. Oh, Muppet Christmas Carol. That's not animated, but I love Muppet Christmas Carol. That's okay. That's my number one. My number one is Muppet. Sorry, headphones. I'm gonna just turn it down a bit.
I saw part of it on TV. TV once. Since I got Disney Plus, free by the way, I think I might give it a watch.
Dude,
You're probably wondering how I got Disney Plus for free. Long story short, entered a radio calling competition and won a free year of Disney Plus.
Ah, well done. Congratulations.
Yes, all I had to do was do an impression of Homer Simpson. I didn't win the top prize of crap loads of cash to go with Disney Plus, but at least I won a free year.
Okay, now we need to hear your impression of Homer Simpson.
All right, this is the one I did on the show.
Okay.
Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree.
I should have expected the scream.
Yeah. Honestly, to be fair, to this day, I kind of wish I went with a different impression. Like, I kind of wish instead I did, $20. I wanted a peanut. $20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how money can be exchanged for goods and services. Woohoo!
Yeah, you're definitely much better at like the inner monologue, Homer. Like I can hear Homer very clearly when you do it that way. That kind of more like, that you know those episodes where Homer pretends to be somebody. He's like, "Hello, my name is Mr. Burns." Like I can hear you doing that really, really well.
Thank you. I have been working on some of my impressions. Wesley.
No, that just sounds like robot to me. Who's that?
You've never watched Clone High?
No, I need to watch Clone High. I have not. I had not watched it. No.
Trust me, you'd love it.
Yeah, I probably will. I just, yeah, one of those things that never made it to my side. Let's get the camera.
The whole. If you can't find the DVD, or you do find the DVD, but it's way too expensive, I think the whole show's on YouTube.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd rather, if I can in any way, like actually support the show, but like, yeah, it's just trickier. So, Western Place, gotta go. All right, have fun, enjoy work. But yeah, that was kind of the hangout. Unless anyone's got, Justine's got a uni tutorial. Okay. Everyone's going. Everyone's just leaving. All right, I'm sorry.
Don't leave us!
Ooh, be careful.
Tell you what, I'll do him. I can do impressions. Just give me an impression. I'm gonna try one.
Let's be careful with the screaming, my dude.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Heads up, my camera's built into my laptop.
Right. Anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick stream. This is kind of thing I'm doing every week. I do a stream, a hangout, a chat, see how you guys are doing. Let's see. Hey, this is scheduled every week at 1 p.m. Do not blame me. I do blame you, Justine. I blame you thoroughly. And I need to rest, but I don't want to leave. Go to sleep, Green Power Star. Go to sleep. Get in your cocoon and rest, and the next morning you'll be a beautiful butterfly. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna head off now. Thank you very much for joining me. Tomorrow we'll do something a bit different. I'll probably play a game. I don't know what game. I will decide in the moment. I have a few shortlisted ideas, but like I'm gonna leave it up to like the mood and the vibe to what we actually go for. But yeah, I just wanted to hang out for an hour. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was fun. And I'm going to head out now. Now, okay, I got a raid. Does anyone? No, not really. No one I know is really live right now. People generally don't stream during like the mid-afternoon. I'm like, I maybe ought to change the time I do this, because it's like, yeah, this is like a weird time for people. I ought to maybe do this more like toward the afternoon, evening, or something. I'll figure that out. Yeah, let me know what time suits you guys.
Say
that again. Okay.
Oh, if you did it later in the day, I'd probably miss it. Time zones.
Right. Oh, yeah, of course. You're in Australia.
Yeah.
It's a shark. Yes, I have been streaming every week on a Wednesday at 12 p.m. But if people would rather I push it a little bit later, I can do that. I'm still figuring this out. That's kind of this whole thing. I am dabbling into streaming, and I'm figuring out as I go. Hence why I like past streams a bit about me making the intro sequence and the outro sequence and stuff like that. So, which is fun. I like involving you guys in that process. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that is it. Lucky, thank you very much for joining me.
Well, thanks for having me on the show, Eddie.
That's
Join us next week when our guests will be JFK. I am not that great at improv.
Ah, wow, back from the dead. Well, anyway.
Again, climb high.
I am going to now head off. So thank you very much, everyone. Oh, sorry, Joel. Yep. Sorry, we're done now. But you can watch the VOD. Watch the VOD at the VOD YouTube channel. Link is again somewhere down there. Anyway, I'm officially signing off now. So thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.